What's up guys, Ryan here. Today I wanted to do a video that is just some general housekeeping tips for Amazon merch. I may have mentioned them before in previous videos, but the way that you file away your designs and your file naming conventions are both important, and I'm going to share some reasons why. So first things first, first of all, when you're designing for Amazon merch and for print on demand, you need to save your designs. And in my personal opinion, being a IT professional and professor, they say 2 is 1 and 1 is none. So if it's not really enough, in my opinion, to store your designs on your hard drive, you should also upload them to an FTP server if you have access to one. You can use Microsoft OneDrive for free, Google Drive for free, up to 15 gigs. Just pick a place to upload your designs and have a secondary place to store them. That being said, you also should categorize them. So my preferred approach is to do it alphabetically, and then the leading letter of my design file name is how I file them away, unless they're grouped together for things like Halloween, Christmas, July 4th, etc. But it's good to group them up so that you don't just have one massive folder with an infinite number of designs. Even if you're just starting off now, guys, down the road, you're going to have a lot, assuming you stick with it. And trust me, you're doing yourself a favor by doing this. So keep your designs in a good structure. Alphabetically works for me. Next, naming convention for designs. So I'm going to use this as an example. These name tag demo designs that I've used in some of my videos. It says, "Hello, my name is Aaron." So notice how I named these files. "Hello, my name is Aaron.png" is the file name, with dashes. You don't want to use spaces. It's just I don't know. For me as a web developer, spaces don't really exist on the internet, in domains. So I'm not used to using them. I use dashes instead. I'm just trained from a young age, trained to do this. But I recommend not using spaces in there. And the benefit of naming your files with the keywords that you would use as the primary keywords to describe them is that if you ever use upload tools, and you don't have to use when you think uploader, don't think oh, some tool is going to get you banned. Some of these platforms are going to move towards letting you bulk upload products. When I talked to Printful's CEO and I asked him what his stance was on uploading and automation, or automating uploading, he said, yeah, we want to make our wizards as easy for sellers to use as possible. And if you guys are having to go use third-party tools to make it better and faster and more efficient, we're not doing a good enough job. And lots of platforms are headed that way. You can look at Redbubble and their update where you can store a template, and now all you have to do is upload a design and key in some text. They're making it so much easier for sellers because everybody wins when you do that. The buyers have more options. The sellers don't have to spend as much time uploading. You guys can have a life and do other things. So I'm going to show you a nice way of accessing bulk amounts of file names by just when you name your files, when you save them, just using a good naming convention, which I recommend: primary keyword dash primary keyword dash primary keyword. All right, so in this case, I'm going to copy the names of these files by, first of all, I'm on Windows, so I'm going to left click one of them, then I'm going to hold shift down, and I'm going to left click all of them now, and then I'm going to right click while still holding shift and click copy as path. And now that I've done that, I have the full file path to each of these files relative to my hard drive. Now, it's only 3 files for this example, but imagine you have 100 design files in this this folder that you want to grab all the titles or all the primary keywords from the file name instantly. Well, let me show you how you can do this. So I'm in Notepad++, which is a free application, and it lets you do some pretty cool stuff. I want to remove the .png from the end, so I'm just going to highlight it. Then I'm going to hit Control F on my keyboard. It launches the find and replace prompt, and find is selected by default. I'm going to click the replace tab, and I'm going to leave replace with blank, and then I'm going to hit replace all. So now all of these rows just had the .png removed. Next up, I'm going to remove the leading file path. All right, so I do the same thing. Just highlight it on one, Control F, click replace, leave replace with blank, click replace all. Boom, we're almost there. Now I just need to get rid of the dashes and replace with space. Boom, done. Now all of this was just for example. Obviously it's just me replicating the first 3. But it's not uncommon if you have thousands of designs to have folders just full of designs, where this would be a nice, quick, easy way of, especially if you're using an uploader like the Merch Titans uploader, which I always put a link in the description. Filling out those spreadsheets can be tedious. It can take time. But if you know how to do little tricks like this, you can save yourself a bunch of time. All right, so I'm going to grab this to my keyboard or to my clipboard on Windows, and then I'm going to go to convertcase.net, convertcase.net. I'm going to paste it right here, and then I'm going to hit capitalized case, and now it capitalized the first letter of each word for us. So now what we have is this. Those are our primary keywords to describe these designs. And all we would have to do for like Merch Titans or wherever we want to use this data is copy paste, just like that. And I know this may seem like super random, but the future of print on demand is headed towards more and more automation. The days of like spending hours upon hours, days and days, weeks uploading are eventually going to be put in the rear view, because all of these print on demand platforms understand that like there's more money to be made if the upload process is made easier on the sellers, because they make money when we make money. Keep that in mind. They want to make it as easy as possible for us to upload to their platforms, and we can make it easier on ourselves if we can turn, you know, this into this with a couple clicks and a couple hits, strokes of keys on the keyboard. So just planning for the long term, guys, this is something that is going to be beneficial to your print on demand business, I promise you. And if you're using Merch Titans automation right now, this is already going to be extremely valuable to you. Also, like in my Amazon merch course, which I'm almost done writing and recording all the videos, I give you my base spreadsheet for Merch Titans automation, where all you have to do is grab these keywords, or grab the primary keywords for each row of design data, plug them in, and then formula-driven cells all through the spreadsheet will key off those values off the one cell and allow you to upload to all the platforms, all the print-on-demand platforms supported: Amazon Merch, Redbubble, Spreadshirt, TeePublic, Teespring, Zazzle, and Spreadshirt. If I didn't say that yet. So it's it's saving time. Time is money, so it's a good thing, right? And I'm sure everybody has better things to do than sit at their computer all day uploading print-on-demand designs to different platforms. And in the case of Amazon Merch, re-uploading designs, right? Like I know personally, because I've manually uploaded over 13,000, because I did the bulk of my uploading using the single product uploader too. So it was a hard 13,000. It wasn't using the multi-product uploader or the automation. It was 13,000 before the automation came out. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope it helps. If you don't take anything else away, just trust me on the naming convention thing. Put your primary keywords as the file names, and filing them away in a logical, manageable manner like this also is going to benefit you in the long term. So that's it for this video, guys. Thank you for watching it. Please consider subscribing. Go ahead and hit that like button if you appreciated it and got any value out of it. Any questions, comments, feedback, hit me up below, and I'll see you at the next one.